So I just want to create a bit of a follow-up to my video about the arm swing. And this is with regards to the loop swing or the bow and arrow swing. I made a comment about how the difference between the loop swing and the bow and arrow swing is that the loop swing is going to come down and the bow and arrow swing is going to go up. That isn't fully true. That is true if we're talking about looping. Remember we talked about number one. If number one's going to loop, it's going to come down and across, or up and across. This is more likely for someone who's a high jumper. So you'll know this if you watch a lot of the FIVB athletes. Athletes who are high jumpers that use a loop swing, they tend to be able to use and include number one in their swing. The best way to think of it is that each of the pieces of your arm swing can be looped separately. So here's a loop that includes number one, arm goes down. Here's a loop that actually is just number two, and here's a loop that's just number three. If I didn't loop one, it would look like this. If I didn't loop two, it would look like this. If I didn't loop three, it would look like this. So what we're saying here at Team Ontario Beach, your most optimal, most powerful swing is going to be a loop that includes one loop, two loop, and three loops. So 1, 2, 3. However, if I didn't have a lot of time, I might just bring my arm up and just loop two. Middle hitters do this. They might bring their arm up and just loop three. So a really aware and talented hitter is going to know how much of 1, 2, or 3 to include in their arm swing. A lot of times that is mostly dependent on how much time they have, whether or not they tracked in a position where they can use 1, 2, or 3. Maybe they're tracking and then all of a sudden they realize, oh, I can actually use only 3 at this point.